Hi everyone, it's the Digital MB, Martin Blythe, representing Team Clocked, and on today's episode of Reaction 2 I'm going to be talking about vampires, sketchy, dodgy romances, and also New York being in danger. Again, yes that's right, I'm talking about The Strain. A few days ago, Season 2 official trailer of The Strain was released. As you can expect from a particular trailer that is for TV shows, very flashy, scenes all over the place, so you don't really know kind of what's going on, but they did try to cram a lot of information into 90 seconds of footage. So yeah, they tried to cram all that together to try and sell the show to new people or to try and retain people, which is fair enough, it's business at the end of the day. So yeah, that was pretty interesting. So what are my thoughts on the trailer? I find The Strain okay. I kind of enjoyed the first season. One thing that let me down with regards to The Strain is the fact that they added all this mystery on the run-up to The Strain coming out. And halfway through the season, you still sort of got, there was still a mystery around what it actually was in terms of what the, what the virus was and what the people were turning into, until you found out it was vampires, and it's kind of like I was expecting a lot more from The Strain in terms of what we were seeing. It did get quite interesting at the end of the season, especially when you met the Master, he was awesome. So it did get quite interesting, but it left, the season ended leaving everyone with a bit of taste in their mouths with regards to the way it sort of concluded that story, especially when you're not too sure whether these things get renewed. So what did I think of the actual content of the trailer then? The war between the humans and the vampires is clearly, it's on now. It's here, ready, it's going. And the one thing I'm worried about with regards to that is I worry that the formula is going to be exactly the same as the other one. I hope there's a lot of room for development with this particular series, just so then it keeps it fresh, it keeps it interesting, but it keeps people coming back and doesn't go down the same route of just, oh my god, it just gets so repetitive. You don't want that. I don't want anything generic, and the first season was quite generic. So that war is raging on. I hope they do something interesting with that. A couple of new female characters were introduced as well. They seem pretty cool from the short bits that you've seen of them. I really hope that the female characters in the second season, the new ones, are a lot more interesting. I'm sorry, but they're a lot more interesting than the first. I really hope they are. Nora was not an interesting character, I don't think. I couldn't buy into her romance with F at all. And also that British hacker chemistry between her and Kevin Durand's character, again, I'm just not buying into. And they did tease that that's going to be a romance in the second season. So it's kind of like, not interested. The only female character that I really sort of cared about with regards to the first series was actually F's ex-wife, Kelly. She was really good, I liked her a lot. The other characters that are going to be in it, they did show quite a bit of content with Jonathan Hyde's character. Abraham is back in it, obviously, and also Thomas the Nazi. For want of a better term to call him, Thomas the Nazi's back as well, and I really hope they drive that background story for everyone to see. I really want to see more clashes between Thomas and Abraham, because of course, as you know from the first series, that went on for quite a while. So yeah, that's going to be, and I hope that's interesting, and the Master has to be in it. I want the Master to be in it constantly, because he was a very larger than life villain. You can believe that he's a force that cannot be moved. So I really hope that they do something with his character, develop a little bit more, maybe go into his background as well. So my verdict on the trailer, yeah, it was fine. There was some good bits, some bad bits. Again, they seem to show quite a lot of content, very flashy like I say, so you can't really take in kind of what's going on, only the few snippets of what I've just talked about there. So let's hope that there's room for development within this series. Let's just hope that they're not just going to repeat the same stuff from the first season, because then I'm just not interested and I can't see me watching the rest if they just stick with the same formula. Let's develop those characters, let's develop that villain, let us believe that there's a chance that the humans can lose this war. Let us believe that so we can keep engaged. So The Strain is coming out later this year, and what I probably will do is I probably will do a bit of a reaction video to the first couple of episodes, just to sort of give you an idea of what I think of it. If you want to comment on what your thoughts were with regards to the trailer, please let me know. Leave us a comment below. If you like our content, please hit the like button, please hit that subscribe button. We really appreciate your feedback. And once again, this is the Digital MB, Martin Blythe, representing Team Clocked. Thank you very much.